This movie shows you how being a role model cannot be a very good idea.
Hey guys, Kenny here. Stay cool and relax to the movies.
Role models. This is a 2008 film. This stars Sean William Scott and Paul Rudd as Danny and Wheeler. They are both two energy drink salesmen, and by various offenses that they've done, primarily with their truck and then by themselves, they're ordered to do 150 hours of community service. And the two boys that they both get are part of this, what they call it, like the role model program called Sturdy Wings. And then I think it's Danny who gets this teenage boy who's a really big fan of like mythology, and he likes playing in this particular park with others who like dressing up as knights in the medieval thing. And this boy takes that really, really seriously, and his parents, his dad there, it's not really his dad, and his mom, they both don't really approve of what he's doing, so they're putting a lot of rules and things on to that boy, making him feel really down about himself. And Wheeler has this little black boy who, that boy beats him constantly, like hitting him, and then they have a really hard time trying to get along. And it seems like Danny and that other boy, they sometimes tend to get along better than Wheeler and than the little black boy and the little black boy. And then they both go on to this like camping trip with both of their boys they're trying to be role models for. And then once they do that, they both separately start to get to know those boys that they're taking care of and trying to help mold them into being good young men. They really start getting along, and things are really starting to look up for both of them. And then one of them, I think, is Wheeler, goes to this party with his little boy, and then he leaves and the boy is left alone. And then Danny is at this dinner with the boy he's trying to take care of, and then he says, "Be yourself," when the mom and dad there are really trying to make that boy stop being who he is, like stop being a fan of mythology and playing make believe by being a knight. Danny really tries to help him really feel comfortable with him and being himself, and then his parents like kick him out of the house, so both Danny and Wheeler are in trouble with the Sturdy Wings place that they're volunteering with. And then things start looking up when all four of them go to the park to try and join up with being in that night thing, playing in the park. So, and then things start working out for them later. So it's a good film. I enjoyed watching this one. I think I saw this the day before I went to the hospital. Yeah. So I have very fond memories of this. I saw it once in the theater, and subsequently I think I've seen it 2 or 3 more times, so I do have a very fresh memory of it. It's really fun. I really enjoy this comedy. The acting by everyone in it. Like, cause there's this girl, what's her name? Elizabeth Banks is in this, and she's the supposed girlfriend of Danny. She really isn't trying to be in a relationship with him because he is very strict and likes to try to do things his way. She wants him to be more outgoing and spontaneous and accept things when they change and when they become different. And she's really tries to be sympathetic towards him, but I think she's a lawyer in this, but she still is very strict with him and Wheeler about what you're doing by being drink energy salesmen. They're not being very helpful, and they're like harming others around them. So that's really what this whole film is about. It's very, very fun, and it can maybe be offensive sometimes at some scenes, but to me, I'm fine. Hardly anything ever offends me. The acting is strong in this. I really liked the story and the screenplay in this. It was very funny also, but it was also very touching about the Danny Wheeler trying to get along with those two boys that they're both having to take care of. And it was very tender and sweet, trying to see how both of them really try to get along with the boys that they're having to care for. So it's a sweet story, although sometimes risque and what's the word, it can be a little too wild sometimes, but I'm okay with that. It's good. Sometimes I feel like it dragged. Sometimes I'm like, come on, where are we trying to go with this? But so other than that, I still really enjoy this. So click subscribe up here on my channel or down here if you're watching the video by itself. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I give this a 4 out of 5 stars, so stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.